Hey. Oh, I've not seen you for age. Not seen you for Feels like forever. Don't it feel like forever? I'm here. I'm here. I'm still here. I've just been, honestly, so I've got the, because I've not been in for ages, Rose, you know what our Rose is like. She's sat at the door just barking at me because I've not been in here for a while. So she's, she's thinking I mustn't go in this room anymore. Rosette, go away, please. All the time. Up my arse all the time. So hi, everybody. I've well today's the day. No, my dad. Most you know, my dad comes every day. He has peregrine falcons. What he has in Avery's here. He comes roughly every dinner time. And he mentioned this to me. He said, "Have you seen that?" I said, "I've not," because I don't tend to like watch the news. Me, I'm not a news person. Unless I'm watching it on somebody else's stream. If you know what I mean. If you It's something like that. But I don't tend. It's not like my go-to thing. So I did have a look at it, but I don't know if anybody's heard of this. Let's just have a look. We've got in chat. Let's have a look. Got on the rocks. We've got Keely. Yes, blame Keely. Because I was. Because Keely, I'm telling him what you've done. I'm such a grass. Keely was working. I was coming on at 10 to 1 because Trish is on at I think 5 o'clock, aren't you, Trish? So I thought I'll just come and do a quick half hour, just ease myself back in. And I sent, I would just put it links out, and Keely said, "Oh, I'm only home at 4." I said, "Oh, go on, it's only 10 minutes. I'll start doing it at 4." Well, can I do it at 10 past so then I can get home and settle today? So that's the reason we're on at 4:15 and not 10 to 4. So it's Keely's. If you want to blame somebody, blame Keely. I love you, Keely. Oh, she's not. She's sweet. But I thought I'd do that for her because I know I've not been on for ages, and she wants. I'll wait for anybody, me. I don't mind. Right, so we've got Keely. We've got the lovely Jessica. We've got Trisha, Cass. We've got our lovely BB. Hi, Chumba. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Twinner. My throat went then. Trish, you know when you said last night that you felt like you was coming down with something and you felt a bit thingy? I'm sure you rub off. I rub off on you when I've not been well, and I'm sure when you're not well, you rub off on me because I felt it went a bit funny last night, mate. I know I said I was up and down with bloody dogs all night, in and out. Once I ain't cold, but then I sat back down on couch and I thought, yeah, you just go proper offside. I just felt proper off, and then I just felt shitty this morning. Like you're coming down with something, or you just ready to do your period, or anything like that. You get a little bit teary and shit like that. That's how I felt this morning. So that's blamed on Trish. I'm blaming everybody today, but apart from myself, everybody's getting the blame. So Keely's fault I'm late, and Trish's fault that I'm offside. But you know what I mean, Trish, don't you? I know you were saying last night you didn't quite feel tip top, did you? And I'm sure we've done it before where I've not been so good and then you've not been so good and then you've not been so good and I've not been so good. We must send these vibes to each other, love. What was it up to? 20 chumba. Oh, you're on at 7 now tonight, Trish. Trish is on at 7, everybody. Hi, Rach. Rachel in the lovely Christmas. Have you got your Christmas tree and your jumper on in that one? Hey, Connor. Connor. I'm just having a look at all your lovely pictures. Yeah, I'm doing a bit of doing a bit of rubbing, Jess. Rubbing on each other. Uh, what I want to do first is my memberships. Let me just click on this. We'll just do this. Let's see who we've got. Wait, Twinner! Oh, Knack. Knack's got one. Bilbo, Nikki, Patricia, and Anaphylaxic. I've got some good ones in there. I'll do them and I'll do the next the next 5 in a bit when we've just. Yeah, so like I say, it's not really a long in this. I just want to ease myself back in why I've not. Because I have been meaning to come in. It's like, because I have been busy and everything. Then you think, right, I've got exercise back as well. Been going on my exercise. I've been doing about 10 mile a day. My exercise back. You was already member. Was it not your other channel, Trisha? You was actually, because you're on the members list, aren't you? Is that happened? Trisha's got 2 memberships. I thought because you're on my members list. Actually, when I come on, if I go on the homepage, oh, they've all changed around. Your picture when I first come on, even before I went live, Trisha's picture was actually there, so I knew I knew you was a member because your picture was actually on there. Well, yeah. Jesse's well, you have to notes for Jesse's after storing some notes, I think. Oh, Trisha not get one? Did she just comment in the middle? Are you? See, I'm losing that. I'm losing it. Trish, you didn't get one. No, you're all right. You didn't get one. Trish. You did. You must have just commented in the middle. Yeah. Right. Anyway, to this. So my dad was on about. He said, "Have you seen that? This he got 15 years, and it actually says on the thing play fighting." And I thought, well, graph files. Yeah, I know. It's I know graph file. It's me being daft. It's me being daft. I just read the green names out. It's all in a line. Hey, Marcus. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Though as you can tell, I'm not never always with it, am I? Yeah. So it said for play fighting. I thought, has he actually stabbed his daughter play fighting? So I had a little read of it. Further to because it says it says murdered. So if it was an accident, play fight accident, it just seemed a bit. Obviously, the wording of it just seems odd, doesn't it? Just seemed odd to me. Because he claimed to be a play fight at their home. He's been jailed for life 15 years. Simon Vickers 50 with his address, and his daughter Scarlett was in the kitchen. It was last July. That's what I mean, and I've not heard anything about it. And he's claimed that the pair have been play fighting and jokingly throwing items in the kitchen. I mean, I've done that to the hubby, but it's been a tea table. I've been stirring my tea with a spoon and stuff. So he's done it to me, stick the hot spoon on each other. We don't actually literally throw anything ever. Plus, with the way that it's happened, if you're throwing, because it said while he was cooking, before mistakenly swiped a kitchen knife, which hit Scarlett. Hey, Steph. So if anybody wants the Discord link, I put it in early on before I come in. So if you want to scroll back up charts, it could be up there. So that's what I thought. What? And even if I know it's something you wouldn't do. You picked. I mean, you wouldn't even pick a cup up in a kitchen and throw it at somebody jokingly. You wouldn't. You know what I mean? You'd look at things on the side in the kitchen, and if you were joking about it, a bit, or tea towel, either you used to do that and whip each other, or see what I mean? Like you couldn't even pick a cup up and think, "Oh, I'll throw a cup at her." It's just something you don't. Things like that, well, in my eyes, you don't do you? So why would you actually go for the knife and throw the knife? I know he says it's mistakenly, but I can't see how you'd mistake picking a knife up and throwing it. So obviously I thought, well, how she ended up dying? If it's because you'd think if that's how it did happen, they'd throw it and it'd be just a nick, or because they don't get you right spot, wouldn't they, to actually for you to actually die? In the road, after his partner called an ambulance, paramedics attended the address and found Scarlett on the floor of the kitchen with a severe stab wound to the chest. So obviously to get it through, because you've got your bone there, haven't you? That's got to have been that. Yes, I said that's got to have been at some force. Apparently, it was proven that he didn't actually throw it; he's actually stabbed it. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, Graph Files, because, like I said, when I was just reading this CPS, I went to found this on CPS, and I thought I'll just have a quick read of that before I come on. And then that's when I looked at the next article, and I thought, it can't. That is, it's not, no matter what, to go through your chest. It actually went. It was abundantly clear that the account provided by Simon Vickers, who was wholly inconsistent with the forensic evidence in the case. Crucially, the medical expert we entrusted to examine Scarlett's injuries made clear that they'd been caused by the knife being firmly gripped as it made contact. So you've got to have. Have you got the Discord now, Stephanie Love? I know somebody said that you've been having problems with it. And like I say, you've got to go at some to get through that, because it went in her heart. And you've got to done some. So for him to, was this his thing? He thought get away with it. But what was the motive of why? Because my dad actually said to me, he'd not read into it. He said, not read into it, but it says he would play fighting. He said, but who in the right mind play fights with the kids with knives anyway? And this is her, beautiful, 14. So sad, isn't it? She bled to death at his home in Darlington after being stabbed deep in the chest with a kitchen knife by a father. Vickers claimed that the fatal injuries was a freak accident caused while they was mucking about. But jury's secret found him guilty of murder with a majority verdict. Because obviously because it's a Scarlett suffered a 4-inch deep, 4 inches deep wound to her heart in the kitchen of a family home on the 5th of July. But he's not. Both her father and mother claimed that the injury was inflicted accidentally, but pathologists said that it was practically impossible for it to be being caused anything other than a knife being held firmly in the hand. At the sentencing hearing, prosecutor Mark McCorn revealed Vickers had a previous conviction in '93 for wounding with intent after he slashed a man's face with a Stanley knife, for which then the 19-year-old got 2 years detention, as well as some dishonesty offences. So he's got done for dishonesty offences before, and is using some sort of now. What's this?
I just want to know how my daughter's doing. We're mucking about playing in the kitchen. And for some reason, she's gone really weird.
Is this in the hospital?
We're mucking about. I can't believe this. I don't even know what it is. What? Please, someone tell me what's going on. We're cooking tea. There's nothing about in the kitchen. I don't understand how this happened. Honestly.
It seems a bit. I don't know because you don't know how, like anybody. You don't know how you no sadness or remorse in his voice. Yeah, I am Mr. C. Someone's pinched his membership. I'm giving another 5/8 in a minute, Mr. C. You might catch one of them. Yeah, he seems like I say. You in that situation. You don't know how you're going to react or anything like that. But just watch it again. Let's see how you.
I just want to know how my daughter's doing. We're mucking about playing in the kitchen. And for some reason, this has gone really weird. I mean, we're mucking about. I can't believe this. I don't know what it is. It's just pointless. What? Please, someone tell me what's going on. We're cooking tea. There's nothing about in the kitchen. I don't understand how this happened. Honestly.
It goes like that, honestly. And we've had things like that before, haven't we? Hey there, Pete. Hi. Yeah, it doesn't sound not grief stricken, but I can imagine if it was a complete accident, so shock, the shock, you'd be like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know how it's happened. I think you'd be more. But what obviously, devil's advocate, isn't it, all the time? It's like he's trying to get his side across first in the hospital there, isn't it? Telling the nurses how we were mucking about making tea. It's like when you hear them police 999 calls what on telly, isn't it? And it's like the killer. They can't say the killer on the line, and they try and get their accounting over the phone before actually saying what's happened to the victim or anything like that, or even saying worthier straight in with the alibi. Yeah, B. Yeah. But like I say, he's been jailed for murder. He's been jailed for 15 years. So obviously the jury's obviously thought he was guilty of murder. So that's with the evidence obviously that's been provided. Scarlett's so I'm assuming her mother said it as well. Mrs. Hall has previously told the jury she's standing by her partner of 27 years and is adamant he would never have deliberately harmed their daughter. Scarlett's parents had said that there was mucking about, throwing grapes at each other in the kitchen while Mrs. Hall was making the spaghetti bolognese. Ms. Hall told the police that the paramedics she had got a knife out to cut the garlic bread and place it next to some tongs. Vickers told the court he swiped a pair of tongs towards Scarlett, which must have. He swiped a pair of tongs towards Scarlett, which must have caught the knife, which he'd not seen. That doesn't make sense at all. He said he didn't know what had actually happened, but the knife had got caught between the hot plate and Scarlett had to run onto the 8-inch long blade. It doesn't. None of it makes sense because he says he said he was picking things up in this. It was more of, it was an accidentally he picked the knife up. Mistakenly swapped a knife. Mistakenly swapped a knife. And in here it mentions there was a pair of tongs at the side of the knife. He's picked the tongs up to throw the... Has he gone that? Has he got... So this is the tongue. Got the tongs, picked them up. The knife's been... And he's gone like that. But now he's saying that as he's gone like that, the knife's been there. And she's actually run on it. But if you're throwing grapes at each other in a kitchen, why would she be running towards him? Yeah, Marcus, it does, doesn't it? So it's like he's say, he tried to say the knife got attached to the tongs in some way when he's picked the tongs up. But wouldn't, if it was the knife would then still be floppy, so even if she think it'd have flopped down, it wouldn't have the pressure to go through, would it? Well, we know it says it's all a load of bollocks, isn't it, what he's saying? Prosecutor said it was extremely unlikely. He would have probably have to been holding the knife in his hands for it to cause the devastating injury to Scarlett. Vickers had said he bore moral responsibility for killing his daughter and claimed it had been a freak accident in the confines of their small kitchen. See, because that's another thing, is that to, if he's had hold of the knife and she's turned and run at it, is that to have it in the right art and everything for that to happen, Auntie? Why would you be holding a knife in the kitchen like this anyway? Scarlett was a normal, healthy young girl with a happy long life ahead of her, which was cut short by her father, and the judge said, adding, it went from ordinary happy family Friday night to a tragedy within seconds due to what must have been Mr. Vickers is lost his temper, he's saying. Mr. Justice Cotter said there was a momentary but devastating act of anger that had stolen one young's precious life. To in a split second, well, that sounds more logical. He'd been in the kitchen, he's lost his temper, and within a split second, he's picked it up and gone like, and basically just stabbed her, hasn't he? Within that split second of losing his temper. I just can't get over his
I
actions.
just want to know how my daughter's doing. We're mucking about playing in the kitchen. And for some reason, this has gone really weird. I mean, we're mucking about. I can't believe this. I don't even know what it is. It's just pointless. What? Please, someone tell me. What's going on? We're cooking tea. There's mucking about in the kitchen. I don't understand how this happened. Honestly.
He actually sounds drunk. Oh, was it? Oh, I'm just reading your chat now. So he was on the red wine and weed too. I was going to say he actually does actually sound drunk in that, doesn't he? Well, he always that's another thing. He's always told me, drink and weed don't mix. It's a bad. He's always said it's a bad combination. Yeah, so I just thought I'd, like I say, I was easing myself back in, and let me do these other. Oh, Tishy's been a member for 5 months. See, you put it in. Let me do these other. Let's see if Mr. C gets one. Come on, Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C. Sierra J, easy. Jay's got one. Daisy Razor. SM, B Mac. Sorry, Mr. C. You missed. Sorry. Sorry, love. You missed out. You missed out again. Next time, maybe. Huh? New lucky winners RP, yeah. It's going. Oh, unlucky, yeah. Unlucky, Mr. C. Yeah, well done to all the membership winners. And what's the other one? Consider it not condolences. What is it to all you losers? What's the word? Consolidations. Not bothered. You offered him yours 50 quid kilo, did you, love? I bet he did. Did he not take that? No, was he not taking it? I don't blame him. That's why I'll leave you that. Like I say, I was starting condolences. Thanks, great. Condolences sounds like when you've lost somebody, though, doesn't it? Or is it just when you've lost something? Commiserations, that's it. That's it. Commiserations. That was the one I was looking for. Commiserations. See, I'm still away with furries, aren't I? Still don't know nothing. But still no sign of Scott. So I've mentioned it. Still no sign of him. Which is a good thing, really, isn't it? I think it is, anyway. I think it's a good. Oh, give over. Stop it. Yeah, I think condolences is more when somebody's. Just you, Marcus. Hello, like all over. Your hands are busy, Heather. Busy doing what? We want to know. We want to know why your hands are so busy. Yeah, slackers. Yeah, yeah. So I thought just a quick one. Ease myself back in. B's been a member for 6 months. Miss Pish. We was quite. I must admit, we was trying to come up. We was going to oh. I was on about streaming till the day, but I was that tired. I was just laid down, and they said, "Well, why don't you do a lad down stream?" But it ended up like bit in the bed, wasn't it? And we was trying to come up with a. I said, "But Pish, pish in the bed wouldn't really be appropriate, would it? So you're coming up with all sorts of different pishing in the bed titles. That's what we was doing. Pish the bed. Cool. Join me and pish in the bed. It doesn't really sound entertaining, does it? Come and see me pish in the bed. You know what I mean? It doesn't really sound entertaining, does it? Unless you're into that, unless you're into that type of thing. I don't know. Right, I love you and leave you, and I will catch you soon. And I'm going to get back into the flow of things, and then we can come and have a laugh and shit like that. I've got some in Discord. In Discord, I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just used to going in the Discord and chatting. So I've got one mod in there, and they can control everything. So I don't have to. But there's a room in there for, because like I said, I don't want to just me coming on. I want it like a community thing, and you talk about what you want to talk about too. You know what I mean? We can talk about anything. Because like I say, I'm not a content creator. I'm just sitting here chatting to y'all. Yeah. Oh, have you got some Karen Reid info, which is interesting? Oh yeah, so anybody that's I think Trisha's starting the new trial for the Karen Reid. She'll be on at 7 o'clock tonight. If you want to go pop in there, and I'll see you over there if you're in. But like I say, if you want chat about anything, either email me or tell somebody, or just say it in chat, or put it in the room in Discord, whichever. And then I'll just completely ignore you, do your own thing. Cheeky's been asking for a paranormal night for months on end, and I've still not done it. So I will do the paranormal one. Yeah, I found some spooky stories, and you can come and join in and shit, whatever, shit like that. Much love to y'all, guys. Bye, guys. Have a nice evening.